Welcome, guys, to the live stream. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today we are back live playing some more New World on the IARDANES server. Well, I better double check the name of that server again. Anyhow, we are back live again. I'll double check the name on it. I know it ended up changing from what we wanted to be on Dorado, but the queue times and the fill level was like absolutely maxed out on that. And this server could very well be maxed out now too as well. Because there's been a lot of reports of server full messages been rolled out there. So IARDANES is the name of the server that we're on. IARDANES. So that's the server we're playing on. It's all posted inside the Discord that if you did want to join. Now, I don't know how easy it's going to be to get on this server now if it has been flagged as a full server. But have no fear. As the servers stabilize and they increase volumes on the servers, they're going to be allowing character transfers. So you could start playing on a different server that's got a lower population on it and get rolling, start building your team, and then eventually transfer over. And we can all get into a company or guild or whatever they want to call them on here. I want to say they're called companies on this server, so or on this game. But let's head into the game window. Jay, welcome to the stream. JX, welcome. Hope you are having a fantastic day today. Don't forget, everybody, reach down, hit the like button on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, ring that notification bell so you can be notified. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all those other kind of fun things to be able to get notifications when we go live. Alright, I'm going to check the quest board and see what's available on the quest board. It looks like I've already got that filled. I'm going to rip down and check the quest board for my faction guy. It does look like this is very syndicate controlled. I could see myself eventually having to move over to Windsward, because Windsward is been Marauder controlled, so less likely that it's going to cost me a fortune to stay here. There is another quest here I'm going to grab, though.
Unfortunately, it's difficult to get any work done around that nettlesome survivalist. I suggest you avoid him at all costs.
Bruh. Bruh.
Yes. It must be some bizarre... My former... friend.
So I'm going to grab that quest. I'm going to pull it off my log, though, right now, until we can journal, until we can plan our route through our map of where all we're going to hit, so.
I salute you, fellow Marauder.
Open the faction board. We're grabbing this one, this one, and this one.
And in the end,
The PvP ones I'm not going to be doing for right now, but... Actually, how much? I've done some faction requests. I do have 1,200 points.
and in the end,
What can I buy for 1,200 that would be an upgrade for us? We could get boots and gloves. Marauder Soldier's shoes are a significant upgrade. Gives us dexterity and constitution, which is good for the bow. Oh, the boots are even better, though. Strength and constitution. So it'd be the Marauder Soldier's boots that we'd want to get. They're 500. And the gauntlets are 750. So I don't have quite enough to get both. But we will grab the boots. And I will equip those bad boys.
we will never give up the fight. And in the end, we will emerge victorious.
Oh, they're socketed too. I could actually drop a gem in them if I wanted. We'll get a couple of quests done today, and then we'll be able to get the gloves as well too, so. Any of the yellow quests that are on the map, those ones, Ima's ran into this. We do find that the yellow side quests end up generating, you end up getting a lot more, like armor drops or something out of them. Do you like scary games? It's not that I don't like them, I just don't play them very often, so let's just look and see. There is another, in between inns, there is another quest over here that we could grab. From Z-Sky.
You've become a real regular around here.
Oh, I'm the venturing time
really
fast
here this
travel.
time?
I am actually here this time.
I do appreciate you.
Alright, I've been lied to all weekend.
I know, right? Sorry. How did I end up leaving? It must have been when I logged in on my phone. It must have booted me out of the chat.
Maybe I think last time you went out of town, you did the same thing.
You know what? I know I did.
Pretty funny.
What, you level 60 yet?
No, and according to the map, 65 is actually the cap.
65. Oh, there you go. I'm sure you've played over the weekend, though.
Yeah, I did. I'm just shy of 30 at the moment.
Oh, man. How am I ever going to get caught up?
You'll get caught up. I get to play a lot over the weekends, but during the week, it's like probably not that fun.
Alright, I gotta plan my route of attack for quests that I have to do this time. I really think I should be leaning towards getting out of Everfall, because it does not look like it's not going to be syndicate controlled for any time in the near future.
No, and they're attacking Windsward right now, if you look at that bar.
No!
Yeah.
So we're gonna have nowhere to be.
Yeah, I'm wondering how that's gonna progress.
Well, they say they try to balance the game. They'll give perks for the other factions to be able to get more powerful if it ends up being too dominantly run by one particular faction.
Yeah.
Alright, my loop of quests I'm going to do today. What are they going to be? I think I'll start up here. I find myself wondering how a bunch of these got pinned when I went through and just unpinned them all on my map. And now they're pinned again.
It's done that to me too. Matter of fact, my whole interface has been really, really buggy. Sometimes I log in and it's like, what does it say? Uninitialized. It's for my title, and then all of my achievements say uninitialized. And other times I log in and everything's PG.
Jay says hi in chat.
Oh, hi, guys. Sorry, I wasn't watching chat. So how was camping?
It was good. My wife and I had the campground to our entire south. It was just us out there, most of it.
Oh, that's nice. Nice and quiet then, huh?
Yeah, and it was warm, and it actually worked out well that we went camping because my wife got their basically her third vaccine shot, and it really wiped her out on Saturday. So,
oh, got her booster or whatever.
well, it's because like we ended up with like we got AstraZeneca as our first one, and then Pfizer for our second one. Well, AstraZeneca isn't recognized traveling anywhere. So we had to get another Pfizer if we want to travel anywhere. So figured let's just get her done. I'll get mine as soon as I've got the cough gone. I'll get mine done. So Ren, welcome to the stream.
So I think I did figure out, in regards to the faction quest, that the higher level you are, the more rewards you get from them, no matter where you're getting the quests from, up to a maximum cap, I would assume. Like, you know, if a zone says 1 to 25 and you're 28 or 29, you're probably only getting level 25 quests. But I ignored all of the faction quests until I was level 25, and it was time for me to do my, I'm sorry, 24, and it was time for me to do my promotion to Gladiator, I think was the rank.
And I was letting you do it?
So what I did is once I hit 24, I went and did like 2 rounds of 3 each of those little faction repeatable quests, and that was all I needed, and it got me to the rank I needed to be.
Oh,
And then
nice.
I went to the zone and did my promotion. But doing all the little yellow pen quests was like a huge win, because there's lots and lots of gear and all kinds of stuff. From
Yeah, I've grabbed a couple of those.
Once you hit 20, I should have steel tools for you.
Ooh, nice. I am almost 16. Of course, yeah, I haven't played since stream on Thursday, so...
Right, yeah.
No, Wednesday. Because Thursday night I wasn't here. It was Thursday, Friday, Saturday I wasn't around. I feel like I'm a slacker.
Well, you are.
I know. Yes, Jay has run out of points. He could do the occasional bruh and hello, and that's about it.
Oops. I did buy a house.
I saw the picture you posted, your view from the balcony terrace or whatever.
Yeah, it was relatively inexpensive. I think you hit a rank with the zone in which you get 50% off your initial house purchase. And it's only your initial house purchase, and once you hit a higher level, you can actually buy a second house.
Nice.
Yeah, so maybe wasted, but I wanted to kind of get in on, you know, what does a house entail and what can you do, and I think it cost me 2,500 gold, which really wasn't all that much by the time I was...
Yeah, I'm at like 1,200 gold right now myself, so... Uh-oh. I don't want to be here.
You could solo it.
At level 15?
Absolutely.
I'm going to say nope.
It would be fun to watch you give it a shot.
Be fun to watch me die.
It's not what I said. I just implied it heavily.
Oh, there's actually 2 of them here. Why am I running so slow? Alright, I'm 700 meters away from... I'm going to start from my furthest quest and work my way back to town and then try to make my way to Windsward. I'll avoid going back and grabbing new quests from the community board and the faction guy. So that's what keeps me in these towns, is I keep doing the freaking factions and community board quests and not paying attention.
Yeah, I do them if I need currency, like the Marauders tokens or whatever they're called. Which, the gear is okay. Kind of like once you hit that level range, 24, 25, like you'd go to Gladiator. A lot of the mobs are dropping stuff that's just as good, if not very quickly better, than what you can get from the faction vendors. But the runes of holding, whether they're the minor runes or the major runes of holding, those are what you use to craft bags. And those are really valuable. Like, once I hit 30, I'll be able to have 2 bags. So I've got 1 bag right now that's 150 extra weight.
Oh, wow, that's pretty big.
Yeah, it's actually 151.2, because, like, there was a crafting benefit of some sort. And then as soon as I hit 30, I'm going to make another one. That's, like, what I've spent my tokens on. I think they're 5,000 apiece.
Jay's heading to bed. All right, have yourself a good one, Jay. We will catch you later. He's out of points.
That's true. Sounds like running out of points was good for his sleep schedule.
I think so.
So I have not done any of my expedition quests. I have 4, I think, for the very starting expedition, including the story one, and I stopped there because I was waiting for you and some of the friends.
Oh, yeah, so that we can do those first dungeons.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm going to be... I got like 10 levels to go for that. I'll do what I can to power through levels today.
Don't power through. No one's in a rush.
This game's going to be around for 100 years.
Yeah, I'm not in a rush. I know they're not. They're all traveling this weekend anyway, so they're kind of like you. They're behind in levels, and there's no behind in levels. I ended up ahead because I had a slow weekend. That's all. Got my garage cleaned out. I can actually park in the garage now. Well, almost both cars in the garage. We got to get a cargo carrier. That's like a hitch mount cargo carrier we bought for when we drive back and forth to Texas. We got it delivered earlier this week, and my wife and I are going to fit it to the truck, make sure we, have everything we need to mount it for this Christmas. And once we figure all that out, then we'll put it in the crawl space and clear out that spot.
Cool. It's always best to, tow it instead of having it on the vehicle. It's just better weight distribution.
Well, it is, and this one's connected to the hitch, but I have 2, basically. I've got one that goes on the top, like a Yakima brand, big cargo carrier, hardtop. And, excuse me, what does it say? War has been declared in Monarch's Bluff. Your company can declare war in the next 10 minutes. It's okay.
Nice.
I'll pass. Anyway, no, so we've got that one that goes on top, and then we bought one that just connects to the hitch, but you don't tow it.
Oh, okay.
It just kind of like hangs there and has, brake light hookups and stuff like that. So it swings out so you can get into the back still. And I have something, because I'm going to have 2 dogs in the back now.
Yeah, gotta make sure there's room for the doggies. I just hit level 16 from walking around.
Congratulations.
Uh-oh, Raggy. How did I survive that? Oi. 3 mobs level 16 and I managed to live through it.
I had the coffin dance typed in and ready to go.
I bet you did. And no go today.
Not fair. I was ready.
Save it for next time. I honestly thought I was screwed. A quick heal there and a quick eat some food and... This isn't even really where I need to be right now.
Did you use a healing potion?
I did.
Yeah, that's good. That screenshot I sent you earlier, that Sleepy Tallow player,
Yeah.
that's the first time I've seen in the game where it was like broad daylight and I entered that cemetery and it very slowly faded to night. And
That's
it became-
cool.
Yeah, it became very atmospheric. So I'm excited to see like what else they'll do with that kind of thing because that's really neat.
Nice. The quest that I'm on is actually one faction and one was one of the yellow quests, and they're both to kill the exact same mobs. Daddy handy.
I got a carnelian gem. It actually came in this sword I found, and if you're gonna tank, gotta get you one of those.
Is it, can you remove gems once they've been added? Or?
No, it's kind of like an MMO where you just like.
My sword and shield is increased to 7.
But apparently the carnelian gems are like the go-to tank gem that's 100% increased threat.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and you basically have to have it. So when I have that in there, I can pull aggro off of just about anybody.
Ooh, I better do these upgrades. Ooh. I thought I had somebody attacking me.
Oh, you better. It won't stop bugging you. Level 3 campfire is pretty cool, by the way.
Oh, does it, like, build, like, a house?
No, you get like a fabric tent and there's an actual mattress in there. But more importantly, because towns tend to be a little bit unreliable, you can craft level 3 meals or tier 3 meals in there, like the light meal.
A little syndicate dude tried to train some guys on me.
Kind of annoying how easy that seems to be.
Better luck next time. WXLF, welcome to the stream. Is this game fun? It is amazing. Amazing.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Hello, give me my provisions, please. Thank you.
Gotta respect this weapon.
You're respecing what?
I picked up a really good two-handed axe for almost level 30, and so I'm kind of leveling in it, and I have the AoE spec, and it's kind of meh.
This barrel is glowing.
I think that's for a quest later. I don't know why that shows up when you don't even have the quest, but
Alright, well, I won't worry about it then. I still need like 7 of these guys I gotta kill.
oh, you better worry about it.
Oh yeah, they're still glowing over here too. Six more. So you had a good weekend though, other than cleaning the garage? Because I mean, as glad that you are to have that done, I'm pretty sure it wasn't fun.
No, it was not particularly fun, but it could have been worse. But other than that, yeah, it was a good weekend. Didn't do a whole lot. It was pretty easy going. Did some shopping and played a little bit. Did a little bit of studying. Just laid
It's
back.
great is I actually get another long weekend next weekend.
Nice.
This is our Thanksgiving next weekend.
Oh, that's right. Well, that's just cool. We get lots of catch-up time.
Yeah, pretty much. I'd hoping to anyway. If I can convince, oh, the wife is gonna work, so.
Gross. You just draw the short straw, or what?
She has to work every other weekend, so.
That's not very cool.
Well, her boss said this. Each of the managers need to rotate through and work weekends, so. Yeah. Managers must always be available at the store at all times.
Lame.
A little bit.
Oh god, war declared. So, what is it? The Marauders are declaring war against the Syndicate.
Really?
Yeah. So that message that we got was basically like saying, if you want in on
Oh, look how close I was to death.
Ooh.
I got no heal potions. What's this one do? It does some. I think I'm done this quest now, though.
Oh, shield, you shouldn't be taking that kind of damage.
I had another guy beating on my back.
Mm.
Defeat Overseer Zane.
So I had a buddy of mine go into one of the dungeons, and the only thing he said, apparently they were not successful in going through the dungeon. He said the biggest thing that he could warn everybody about is positioning is everything for the tank and everything, because the mobs will like swarm on you. So you basically just have to be constantly strafing around and making sure they're in front of you.
Crazy.
It's like, so get used to that with all mobs you fight.
So this guy apparently is 50 meters away, but how do I get to him? Where the hell do they come from? Run away! Ugh. I did click on a campfire close by, so.
Well, that's good. At least you don't have to run too far.
You were locked and loaded, weren't you?
No, I had to type that one out, but I'm really fast.
Okay, so this one I'm going in through the cave. Where did all these mobs come from?
Their aggro is like super complicated. So they don't reset. So they didn't just train on that one person. They basically kind of got whipped into a frenzy. And if that one person runs out of their range, and you do anything near them, like, you know, exit, they'll just train on you instead because you're an easier target. It's like, it's just what they do.
Doesn't help when my legs broke.
You break your leg.
Well, I'm thinking that's what needs to get repaired, because I got a little picture down here that says, that's got like a red gear thing on me, but then when I look at my durability...
Armor broke. You said your legs broke. I'm like, wait, what? It's not a thing. God.
Alright, everything's repaired. Alright, I gotta find this overseer dude.
Okay, so he's right in there, and he is in a 5-minute respawn, and he's at the very top where you see everybody standing. The best you can do is just try to get at least 2 hits on him when he spawns. Because he's a pain, and if you don't get credit for it, watch the clock, and basically just start flailing away as soon as 5 minutes is up. He spawns basically right where you're looking. I stood there for 3 respawns, so like at least 15 minutes waiting for him at one point. I was standing in the same spot for 25 minutes today.
And did not get enough.
So watch the time, and in exactly 5 minutes he should pop.
His defeat Overseer Zane. He's still in. I could have swore I got 2 hits on him.
Yeah, I think 2 hits is the minimum, but it depends on their health pool and how many people are attacking. It's like a huge thing. If the amount of players standing there doesn't really increase too much, then you should have a really good chance.
Yeah, because he's got a pretty good health bar, so...
I had an undead that I had to tag today, and there were 20-something people standing around trying to get him. And I hit him at least 4 or 5 times as the tank. So he was actually focused on me, aggro and everything, and I still didn't get credit for it, like multiple times in a row.
Oh, brutal.
Yeah. I'm starting to wonder if there's like only so many people that can like tag him and get credit for it or something. You get lots and lots of blue drops once you hit like level 25. They really start popping.
Oh, that'll be good.
G'day.
Hey, Locke, welcome.
I got the game finally.
Excellent. I appear to be on fire.
I was actually wondering what that is. That's like a buff or something. It's gotta be. No, that's the corruption. So every time that ticks down, right there, it says corruption resistance, you take a chunk of damage. And you can drink like corruption tinctures and stuff like that are part of the story that you'll eventually have to make.
Today has been incredibly, weirdly, entertainingly hot at the same time as...
Oh. If I step into the shadows, I get corrupted.
Oh,
I step into the light here, I don't. Sorry, what were you saying, Locke?
Today, it took us 4 hours to go 10 miles. Because every minute we had to pull over because the car was overheating.
You would have been better off walking.
Well, we had to get the car home because the radiator hose decided it wanted to completely collapse on itself.
Well, that doesn't sound very cash money at all.
No, it doesn't.
No. It was overheating the other day. It took us a few hours to go 50 miles. We had to be capped out at around 40 miles an hour. Then we found out that there was no radiator fluid in it, so we filled it all the way up. And it was working fine. We went up a hill. It got hot. We went down a hill with the heater on. And it kept getting hotter, so we had to keep stopping and going, but it finally, we got a we're going to bleed the radiator, but we've gotten it replaced, so it shouldn't overheat until we bleed it. It shouldn't overheat after we bleed it. Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds terrible.
Well, I mean, it's not just after we bleed it. Bleeding the radiator is easy. All you have to do is just undo one bolt. Basically, just getting the air out of it.
That's how I cook dinner. It's like, I already burned it. I can't burn it more.
Exactly.
Right side. One more shot.
Anytime now.
I wasn't watching the clock, but I think you're pretty close. He spawns, I think, a little bit to your left. Mostly behind you now.
I don't know if my doctor would be doing. My doctor is born eczema, and he has blood. He doesn't even think it needs cream. It's just slowly progressing worse.
Maybe got like a minute left at most. I'll watch the clock next time if you don't get that.
Should be like any second.
Yeah, and he should spawn like right where you're looking.
I think I'm level 10 in World New.
New world? World new.
That might not say password tag. I don't know if it's to try saying
I got credit.
Hey. Yeah, I think you just got lucky. A lot of people have moved on because holy, it must have been 25 or 30 people there when I was trying to get it. It was really
Ugh,
low.
that's horrific.
It's not my favorite.
I find it funny how, if I have the game settings on low, I get worse FPS than if I have it on high.
Objective pinned. What am I gotta do? Hunt dusty rams and skin them.
Or, just hear me out, don't do that.
That's
So if you hadn't figured it out, if you go to those faction boards and you accept a quest, you can immediately, I think, from that same screen, just abandon that quest.
Yeah.
And within a couple minutes, it pops a new quest up.
Well, I could go get the rams.
You can, just the hunting ones are so annoying. I just like ditch them every time.
how do you get food, by the way? But they didn't drop any food, and now I'm out of food.
Pigs, turkeys, things like that, I think are pretty good about dropping the kind of meat
Where do pigs spawn?
everywhere.
They fly.
Yeah, hover pigs. No, so once you get your skinning to a certain level, you'll actually be able to track like the lower level mobs, like the ones that take like one hit to kill, and those are the kind that you want to kill for cooking.
Well, that's good. I haven't really skilled anything up, but I have. Okay, yesterday or 2 days ago on the stream, I went and walked for over an hour trying to find.
You gotta
I guess
trying to
I'm
find
lying.
what?
I couldn't find a pig/4. Over an hour of searching.
It depends on the zone you're in. Some zones have more.
I was in a place where I had a bunch of death skeletons that one-shot me.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that that was probably not the right place to be. You need to stick to
Yeah.
places around your level. Look around
Where the
farms.
quests tell you to go.
Yeah, if you look around farms and stuff like that, you'll find farm animals like cows and pigs and, you know, chickens and whatever else. So you can kill those and skin them. Wolves will occasionally give meat, but deer are good. Goats, rams, things like that, those are good. Cheap.
Or a unaliving spree.
An analyzing spree? Are you cut out really badly?
Your push to talk is not so push to talk. There is a certain etiquette with push to talk where you press and hold the button for like a half a second before you start speaking.
I
Yeah.
do, though I let go of the button's the issue.
That doesn't help you out at all.
No, it doesn't. I'm not good with this push to talk thing.
It's like a walkie-talkie.
I'm horrendous at walkie-talkies too. We had one, and I kept just talking into it and forgetting to press the button. And,
I love the idea that you had just one.
well, okay, my dad had one and I had one, and I just never pressed the button. I was just always talking into it. He was like, okay.
Did you
well,
see
what-
that shot? Woo!
I did see that shot. That was really good.
He was even moving and everything. It's alright, Locke. I got excited because I didn't hit a fence post. Jared, welcome to the stream.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Eileen, hey, that was a dusty ram. I killed it. I didn't get credit for it.
Oh, there's one behind you. Can you skin it? I thought I saw it. It might have been a wolf or something. It's like on the other side of the road.
Yeah, I need turkeys too, so I'm gonna grab these. There's a bunch of them all dead around here. But I mean, I got that shot and never got the credit for the kill.
Well,
These are
that's where I was
wolves.
Oops, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Last night I woke up to a weird ticking noise. I wasn't sure what it was. I turned the light
A bomb.
on. No, it was my computer power supply cable stuck in the fan. It tore the covering off of it. You know, not down to the metal, but it was tearing the outer layer, you know, black bag thing it's in off. So good thing I woke up. That's the first I actually woke up to something.
Locke, I'm gonna need you to remember two very important words moving forward.
Yes.
Cable management.
Possible in this case. There's no back to the case.
Okay, case management followed by cable management. How are you
And
dropping like money on processors and motherboards and you don't have a case that's in one piece?
Or a power supply that's not 35 cents. I get a kick out of people that go out and spend a bunch of money on boards and video cards, and then they buy the cheapest power supply they can get to run their expensive equipment.
Use the same case for 9 builds in a row with no modifications or anything.
Exactly.
Which can be okay, because some cases you get and they're just amazing and you can just reuse them. But
Yeah, like my Antec 900. I could have used it for this build, but I wanted a little bit more RGB in this one, so that's why I switched to this thermal take one.
sure, yeah, that makes sense. You gotta make sure that the case has all the pieces. That's a really important part.
Yeah, side covers. There's a reason why they have side covers. It's for flow direction.
Yep.
They're engineered in a specific way to move it. Is this a new game? Yes, this is Amazon Game Studios' New World. It's an MMO like World of Warcraft, but a billion times better.
Every time you kill a mob, Jeff Bezos makes 10 cents.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised.
Sorry about that. My dad came in asking me. He just made some fish. Wanted if I wanted to eat.
Well, that was nice of Dad. Good Dad. I wouldn't feed you.
My mom usually doesn't really cook. I usually cook myself.
That was not a ram.
That was a wolf. That was the least ram thing you could have killed.
It spawned. It was here. I shot it.
I can respect that.
But yeah, there's no way to do any cable
Did I just hear your wife laugh at me in the background?
That's, my son is watching.
Oh, okay.
Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, yeah. I've been meaning to download that and give it a go.
It was way better than it deserved to be. We watched it last night with my
Well,
friends.
it's Ryan Reynolds, man.
Pretty much. But even for him, you know, he can have a pretty huge cheese factor that kind of results in like a funny movie, but not a good movie. You know, it's that fine line of that could have been any movie, but it ended up being.
Oh, this is a pasture sheep. It's not a dusty ram.
Sprinkle some crack on it.
Gonna have
You're
to.
allowed to stay on YouTube.
Open and shut case. Able to burrow trophy hunt?
I'm just letting you know there's absolutely no way I could do any cable management. My power supply doesn't have, you know, it's not modular and whatnot. And there's no place to put cables.
That's an excuse.
Never true. That is never true. You get yourself some Velcro and learn how to tie cables up. That they actually have a whole bunch of slots all over your case that are designed for you to put Velcro through.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tie them to the edges of the case and all kinds of stuff. That's
You could also, you know, cut the cables and solder them and reheat shrink them to make them to the lengths that you want.
you trying to burn his house down?
I'm just saying it's possible.
It
He
is
says
possible.
he said that he could not cable manage, and I'm going to
That's-
call him on that.
I think it's safer for him to get some Velcro.
Yes. Is that going to be a sheep or is that going to be a ram?
It's a Dodge sheep.
Yeah, it's a sheep.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Oh.
I have done a little bit of that type of stuff. I do have some zip ties holding a few cables up.
No, and I'm gonna say it again. No, never put zip ties inside a case. Don't get zip ties anywhere near cabling. I will drive to California and smite you.
What's wrong with the zip ties? I mean, it works.
I mean, I've zip-tied network
everybody-
cabling.
No, bad. Don't you do it.
Why?
Because everybody overdoes it. They get zipped down too tight. They can't move, and things get pinched.
Oh, no.
then
I
if you
always leave
ever
them
have
just
to
slacked
rearrange-
enough.
If you ever have to rearrange or you want to redo your cabling for any reason, you have left yourself very little wiggle room for moving anything else in there. And if you have to cut anything, you're now having to get something sharp near your sensitive cables just to do that. And then you get to redo it all.
I can get 2 of my fingers through.
This was a dusty ram, and it didn't give me credit for killing it.
Mine
You have
have a
2
lot
out of
of
3.
slack on them.
No,
I'm not going for looks, don't worry.
it's not about looks.
I know where he's coming from.
Never about looks. It's not that you couldn't do it. It's that you shouldn't do it.
I mean, it's a cheap and redneck way of doing it, I guess.
I too have used them when I was younger and full of mistakes.
I mean, the Velcro rolls are better. Don't get me wrong.
Much better.
But if you're in a pinch,
If you're in a pinch and you have no other alternative, you can absolutely use a zip tie temporarily until you can get some friggin' Velcro.
Well, the zip tie is not going to hurt anything, though, as long as you don't make it tight, like you said.
I need one more freaking dusty ram.
I like the fact that every time I buy a new IBM power frame, they send me like 9 rolls of their Velcro.
Ugh, that's nice.
And I end up taking like 8 of them home because you only need 1. I have bags full of that stuff. It's so great.
Well, send me some. All the guys around here, they all use zip ties. All the cable guys that I've had come through.
We had one guy rack one of my servers. The one time I asked somebody to rack a server for me instead of doing it myself. And when I went back there, it was all zip tied down. But he did not leave any space. He like tightly zip tied everything down. And I
And
had to
bent them
march
to
across the
90
hospital.
degree corners and
Oh my god.
take
I
that
had
fiber
to
optic
down there
cable
and
and put it in a 90.
Yeah, he got a little bit of reaming because that was, I was like, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and redo all of this except with Velcro because you just
I'm going to have to get you to come in on Saturday.
yeah. I did not make him redo it. I do it. I just did it myself. I just went in there and cut it all.
I did send you a image of the cable thing I have on here. If you for some reason wanted to see it.
I like how that zip tie or 2 zip ties is just like loosely encircling nothing. Like
Oh,
they're like
are
zipped
circling.
around each other. I know,
No,
but
they
they're not.
actually aren't. They are all holding a bunch of wires and whatnot. And I have a bunch of them shoved up in a empty spot where a second DVD player would be or something.
Don't be shoving no wires up anywhere.
That image gives me an absurd amount of anxiety. Because that's not cable management. That's just some zip ties holding them kind of like away from more of the components in there. That's not what cable management is.
Well, here's an even better cable management thing. So I use my computer as my desktop as a laptop. Because I take it to 2 different houses all the time. So I can't put the side of my case on because I'm using a PCIe riser. So I have to unplug the power cable for the graphics card so I can put the side on to take it to the other house.
Why? Oh, why? You're right. I should have just abandoned this quest.
Yeah, they're not really worth my time.
You already dedicated.
Yeah, now he's got 2 out of 3. He's got to... He can't just go meatloaf. 2 out of 3 is bad. Get that third.
I just died from falling down a staircase.
Did you roll like a 90-year-old paraplegic? Like what? Did you like topple down in a rascal?
I mean, I kind of just rolled down the staircase and died.
What game are you playing?
New World?
I've never seen anybody die on a staircase. I need a video.
No, I fell at the bottom of the... I fell down the staircase. And
I've jumped off mountains and not died.
Yeah. Were you almost dead to begin with?
I don't have any food, so yes, I was. I was at 3 health.
I don't think the stairs killed you. I think you literally starved to death.
You can starve to death in the game?
No, you cannot. I was kidding.
Ah, okay.
I think they should add that to the game, though.
That would be hilarious.
I'd be the first to starve to death.
That'd be a close second.
I need to go in my tier 3 cooking stove around here somewhere. And cutlass keys. I don't know the layout of this place. I feel like I should just transfer all my stuff here. It's like all the equipment and everything is way better.
Like everything is sitting in Everfall for me. To move it all is going to be a pain in the rear end.
Yeah, well, you can pay to transfer it all. Don't know that I would, but you can.
Yeah, how many gold is that?
I don't even know. So, like, most of the stuff here in Cutlass Keys, because I think it must be because we're so far from most of the other zones. Everything here has been managed to get upgraded to like tier 4.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Cutlass
So
Keys is way down there though.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like the next place you're gonna go though. Like after 25, you go there. I believe you have a choice. I think you can either go to Cutlass Keys or you can go to Brightwood. Yeah, Brightwood.
Okay, I
Marauders.
hacked that Dusty Ram.
Are you supposed to be there? Like, I think you're out of the area.
I'm not! It's like literally like 87 meters, this whole area right here.
How do you get more armor, by the way? Because I have a 5 durability left on my legs.
You should repair them. Right click on them and go to repair. You basically, you're going to get them from either crafting or quest rewards or drops. I mean, there's no other alternatives really. But you should be able to get some repair parts from any of the gear you scrap, and then you can repair your item.
I don't really have any gear. I only just have the duelist pants. There's no option to repair it.
You may not have the parts. If you right click on the piece of gear, there should be repair at the very top.
It says cannot repair.
So
Where the
bottom of
hell
your
did you go?
Bottom of your inventory screen, next to how much money you have, do you have a little brown signet that says repair parts? How many
I
do
don't
you
have
have
any
out of
arrows left. Finally.
Okay, well then you can't repair them. You're gonna have to like run around, do some questing, and they'll give you some pants eventually.
Can your pants literally break off of you?
No.
No, they just like aren't useful anymore. Like they don't add armor to you. Or stats or whatever, you know, later.
Alright, this way I gotta go. What do I gotta get? Gather glowing ore samples from glowing stockpiles throughout Canary Mine.
I guess that won't really help hurt me anyway if I lose the durability on my pants, because I seem to die every other minute anyway.
Probably why your durability's gone too. They take like 25% damage or 20% damage every time you die.
Oh, I've probably died about 20 times.
pretty impressive.
By the way, where are you? I'm in a Everfall.
Everfall?
Yes.
I'm just outside Everfall.
I'm pretty far away. I'm in a higher level zone at the moment.
What's your food called?
Seems kind of personal.
No, it's just what part of the world are you in?
I'm in Cutlass Keys, very bottom left of the map.
Ah, that's where I was. We were trying to find the pigs. And I was on top of the big tower that has the explosion and whatnot. And, well, no one was in the chat to tell me I was doing an idiot, but I guess I was.
Dude, it pops up and tells you the level of every little subzone and everything, like, constantly. If you look at the map, it'll tell you what level the zone is.
Isn't Canary Keys like 25?
Canary Key. Oh, yeah. Cutlass
No! Burden, snurping, chirping.
And yeah, it's higher level, so.
I went to River, Windsward, First Light, Monarch Bluffs, and Iran.
So have you just been running around naked then?
Wow. Ebon Scale Reach is a level 50 to 51 to 60 zone, so.
The first thing I came across that actually hit me.
Well,
Whatever
yeah.
it was.
That's impressive. I don't even know what to say to that. It takes so much work to get out of the lobby zone, like without realizing you're not in the lobby zone, because there's 4 of them. You should definitely stick to. You're gonna have a quest marker somewhere on your map that says go here, and you should go as close to that as you can. And like,
How many more of these glowy things do I need?
You know, I had no food, so I was trying to find the place I spawned in, which didn't work.
look in your quest journal. It should tell you like who to go talk to. It'll even there's even a button that says view on map, so you can like have it zoom the map onto where you're supposed to be.
That sounds nice. By the way, I was in a 60+ area.
Yeah.
Bean TV, welcome to the stream.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Alright, that quest is done. Time to run! Run away! That's all I hear behind me from these zombies is
Yeah, their vocabulary is somewhat lacking.
I heard that with wolves earlier yesterday.
You heard them talking?
No, I heard like I had about 10 wolves chasing me at one point, and they're all level 15. I died. I can't even kill one of them, and there's 10 of them chasing me. And
well, I mean, your aggro table is going to be huge at low level in the areas where you shouldn't be. You'll attract mobs from halfway across the map.
I think I was in Everfall. It's a weird thing.
Well, Everfall goes up to level 25, though. That's what the map says. So all of the starting zones range from 1 to 25. So you have the chance of running across skull-level things at your level.
I have.
Yeah. So that's why sticking to sort of the beaten path and staying with where the quests tell you to stay is so important. Because, I mean, it's not nice about it. Like, if you just end up in the wrong spot, they just murder you.
Yep.
At least if they're not if they're zombies, you can run away from them for the most part, unless they're throwing their poop at you, like one of them did.
Yeah, the puking zombies that throw like their whatever, that's nasty. Oh, this area looks gorgeous.
Bulimia zombies. They're Greek. $25% to go, and I'll be 30.
I'm halfway through, almost halfway through 16. Yay.
There's, I think 4 is what I ended up with, but at least 4 quests that lead you to the expedition there in the Everfall area. You get them all, because I think they're all...
I'm doing everything I can get my hands on.
Okay. There's actually one you pick up right at the zone. There's a dog with a quest for you.
Okay, Shaggy. All right, we gotta plunder chests.
Keep looting health potions, that's really handy.
Ah, they keep coming. Eat, eat, eat. I don't have any heal potions or anything.
Uh-oh.
My healing's going up, though. Rations for the win.
Oh, I'm stupid. Apparently I finished my quest like, I don't know, 10 kills ago, and I'm just running around like an idiot, just like, nah, something bad, no, whacking with the axe. Having fun murdering already dead things.
I would love to get some armor. I think that's my biggest issue right now.
Make sure you're wanting to tank, right?
Oh, here we go. Oh, no, because I'd have to get rid of my office. I'd lose strength and dexterity, but I gain armor.
Dude, that's a lot of armor to gain.
That's a
I think
lot
that'd
of
be
armor
worth
to
it.
gain.
Yeah. That's easily worth it. Let me see. When I make it back to town, I'll see what I can make.
I can't equip that yet. Oh, I need to be level 18. Mother trucker.
Figures, huh? I don't remember what level the steel stuff I can make is. I'll take a look though. I think that might be 20 plus. I can make some iron stuff at the very least. Because you need heavy armor.
Yep.
I'm built
Yes,
for, like,
I do.
melee DPS and tanking, just in case my friends need a tank.
Well, I'm still wearing pretty much tissue paper.
Yeah, you've got that wax paper. That they use. Slightly
Hey,
higher level.
these guys are just insane.
They are. Yeah, the aggro in those zombie areas is just nuts.
Well, I only need 7 more chests.
I noticed a funny trend with the game client, which is it's giving you titles that you haven't earned yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, and you don't get them permanently, and oftentimes you can't even equip them. Like, you try to, and it just like won't apply to your character. But you'll get a pop-up that says claim this title, and it'll be something like, you know, fire staff expert, and I'm like, I've never even equipped a fire staff. And then you log out, log back in, and the title's gone. You're like, okay.
Little glitchy here and there.
Mm-hmm. that I can be called a bit of a hacker.
Does anybody know of a decent wireless keyboard mouse set? It doesn't have to be good, it just has to be somewhat decent.
Not wireless.
Well,
No, it has to be wireless, because basically it's for my... Sorry, my phone's taking my piece. But it has to be wireless because it has to go across the living room.
Logitech makes a K series that's pretty good. I have a keyboard and mouse for when I need wireless, and it's got a good range to it, good battery life.
Ah, okay, I think that's the one I ordered. I was curious when I was looking around on Amazon. I did order one. I wasn't sure if it was any good or not. $20.
Logitech stuff is not bad. IO Gear's got some pretty reasonable stuff that's cheap.
The off-brand mouse, this wireless that he got, kind of sucks. It doesn't matter where you are, but I could go over, you know, let's say I move the mouse fast. I could go over, stop the mouse, you know, with my hand, touch my head, and by the time I touch my head, the mouse is just about done moving where it should move. Input lag is horrendous on it.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely something that can happen. With
Yeah, you want to get a kit where it's like one receiver for both.
Yeah, the Logitech ones come with like a little USB fob that you can plug in, and it's for the mouse and the keyboard. Usually clips to the bottom of the mouse for safekeeping. At least, you know, mine's 7 years old. It's been trucking along for that long. I use it occasionally, like if I want to turn a PC into a media center, you know, computer or something like that.
Oh, that's good to survive 7 years so far without exploding.
Yeah, no. And usually things I buy don't tend to explode, thank God. Although I don't buy Samsung stuff.
My dad had a somewhat decent wireless keyboard, though last night he went over and dumped, I think, whiskey mixed in with Pepsi or something like that on it, and I took it apart, dried it out, but the bottom row of key stopped working.
That'll do it.
Yep.
Yeah, whiskey's not good on electronics.
Neither is Pepsi.
Pretty much anything that's made with a base of water is going to be, like, not great for your compound. Right. Base of water. Oh, I remember this place. This is a good place to go mining.
Die, zombie scum! Oh, where's all the chests?
Those quests seem to take a while when you have to find all the chests.
I know, right? And this needed 8 of the freaking things.
Mm-hmm.
Usually the 2-story buildings will get you 2 of them, but not in this area.
No soup for you.
Have you been on that tower that I used to shore up?
I have not looked at my messages here in the last second. Give me just a minute to get out of aggro here.
Take your time.
I wanted to avoid these zombies and it just didn't happen. And now he's brought more friends.
Yes, there are quests that take you there.
I've been there and I died immediately.
Yeah, you're like level 2. I think everything's making
I don't know how I managed it, but I am level 9.
Baby. 2 more chests.
You can do it.
Also,
Shitty.
there's a invasion. Is that bad? In the settlement.
Oh, not as you're not flagged.
I think the invasion is when those what are the corrupted things are landing.
But they don't land in the towns, though.
No, it's just the town is where it puts the notification.
One more.
So follow the main quest lock, and you'll eventually get the Azoth staff, which is what you use to nullify those corruption nodes in the middle of those things and end the invasion.
All right.
And
Currently,
then
I'm just walking around trying to work out where faction representative is. The map's confusing me right now.
Oh, I'm screwed.
I think the faction reps are listed on the map if you zoom into the town. Just mouse wheel in.
I found it. It's,
Oh, I lived.
Congratulations. Your character didn't go over and put the breathing habit.
Good habit to have.
Indeed.
Killed all these guys.
I'm done this quest. Yay.
Yay. You looted all the things.
Next.
I had to loot the chests quest in Cutlass Keys earlier, and it's like at this fishery, and I didn't realize how big the stupid fishery was, and more importantly, how few chests there were spread around, because it was like the same thing, like loot 8, and I think I was there like 45 minutes just searching for chests. I did find them, but it was like kind of a long in the teeth quest line.
Bruh.
Oh, Ima, I sent you...
Jay made it back, and he made him enough points to go, bruh.
Welcome back.
I'll have you pick a random quest on here. I'll do any one of them that you pick.
I'll take a look here in a second.
How about all of them?
You'll eventually have to do them anyway.
Well, let's start with one of them.
Start with the gold ones, because they're going to get you loot, and they're part of your storyline.
Yeah, the ones you're looking at right now are the faction quests, and you can do those. Those are worth faction reputation, and they're worth faction currency to buy gear from them. But in general, like Terra said, you really want to follow the yellow colored or the gold colored quests, because those are the ones that advance both sort of your side quest story, which is still kind of important, and your main story.
How do you get those? Because I was following the things haphazardly, meaning barely. I mean, I was following it, but struggling to, and it brought me onto these green faction things.
Right. The faction quests are like I said, they're an option. You want to look at your mini map, and you're eventually going to find these little yellow diamond shapes. Matter of fact, I will send you a picture of one. It's a zone in which I have a whole bunch of quests available, and I just haven't run them yet.
Jay's gone again. He came in, spent his 1 point, and ran away.
Did you bust your ear out today yet?
There you go. Okay, so those little symbols all over the map, those yellow diamonds, or sideways squares, and not really diamonds, catty corner squares, with the yellow line drawn down to that location, those are available quests to you, and that particular icon means that it's a side quest, an official side quest. So
Matt's here.
it's here.
Matt joined chat.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
He's like, that suspiciously sounds like Ima.
Sure, I don't know what you mean. Oh, good lord. I just blew past the area I was trying to go to.
Awesome, I see what you mean. I mean, I don't have any of them anywhere. Anywhere I look, I don't see them, but I do see what you mean, though.
Eeny, meeny, where am I going? I totally lost where my quest was. I started running in the wrong direction.
That's what I just did. I'm pretty good at this.
Apparently, I'm not. I'm on the wrong side of the lake. Frick.
Ooh, gold veins.
Yeah, at least you can get exercise by swimming.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to travel a ways lot to find those quests. If you zoom way out, you can still see those little pins.
Yep.
And they show up on your little compass too if they're pinned on your if they're quests in your journal and you've got them pinned. If you've ever played Skyrim, it's along the same lines where it shows you the little pin location of where you got to go on your compass tile.
I don't know how to do that, but I did go over and right-click it, and I gave me a little check mark, so I'm heading towards it. It's 500 M away, or 600, 580.
Yeah, that's not too far.
Oh, I know what I'm supposed to do. It's the same quest that's been like a rinse and repeat for like ever. Is finding the chests in Arcturus.
Oh, that's one of your faction quests?
Yeah. Rinse, repeat.
I need to quit picking those up right now.
I never noticed it was on the top map thing. That's quite nice. Not the map, but the compass.
Yep.
When your gathering gets higher level, then some of the things that you can find will pop up there, like the low-level animals.
I can track bunny rabbits. Woohoo!
And bunny rabbits and turkeys.
Oh, I could get nuts too.
Go up there somewhere.
Alright, where the hell do you get into this dang thing?
Probably the.
I gotta be good. Yeah, I know. It's making me do a walkabout.
That's good for you. Builds character. Yeah.
No pun intended.
All of the fun.
WoW looks a lot different now. Yeah, if World of Warcraft actually pulled their head out of their butt and built a game like this, it would. This is Amazon's New World.
Amazon keeps impressing me in different ways.
Come on, Jeffrey Bezos, you can do it.
First way they surprised me is just their website. It's quite nice. Then Amazon Press, and now...
Oh, son of an ear bleed.
Nice.
G'day, right?
Welcome, afraid.
I see you're back on your quest to make TerrisDWDC.
Somebody's got to do it.
If not him, it'd be Anna. Jack, welcome to the stream.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Great axe.
Wow, some of your attacks, if you're not right on point, man, does it launch you the way you shouldn't go.
Yeah, like your shield charge.
I'm actually not using shield charge. It's like a leaping attack. I didn't put any points into shield.
Oh, you're doing the offensive.
Yeah, offensive tank. I'll respec later on.
I found star metal. If anyone wants star metal.
And I wish. I can't harvest that yet. I'm only like mining level 80 or something. Just like proud that I can make steel right now.
On the bright side, you have a lot more than I do. You have 74 more levels mining than I do. I'm at level 6.
You can actually level up pretty quickly.
I'm actually just gathering the fresh water. I'm not drinking it. I'll use it for potions later. So if it's got guts and gore from whatever I've killed in it, it's not really the end of the world. It'll be just fine in the potions.
We'll put it in his Arcana Brita filter later.
Yep.
So you don't like the people pulp in your drink?
Well, they're half people. Little undead viscera.
Well,
It's called giblets. Yep. I'm drinking giblets.
kind of crappy, so I got a repeatable.
Do you
quest
know
later.
Jay? Yes, I do know Jay. Are you another account of Jay's? I really got to get my gathering skills up. I still can't pick the blight route.
This game gave me a quest to come through and loot chests earlier, and now it's giving me another one to come through and loot chests, except I can't loot the chest here. Because I looted them just like not too long ago.
Oh, brutal.
It's kind of messed up.
I don't know what the reset timer is on those.
I don't either.
I might die for a pig.
If it's like a domesticated pig, I will need a video.
Sword
of you
and
getting
shield
killed.
is now 8.
Congrats.
Because I've literally been banging on everything with my sword and shield. Okay.
Be Zor stone using any means necessary. What the?
It is a Sugul or the gluten.
I thought you said you could just drag these onto your hotkeys.
No, on the left there. You should be able to.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I've done this quest now. I can run away!
Where did all the chests go? And where have all the cowboys gone?
Woohoo! Ooh, that left a mark.
Scary shaped crater down there.
Alright. Map. Next target. And then we got to start heading south, it looks like.
Puppy is like furiously attacking my son. It's pretty great.
Rand, did Hugh Jass come by yet? It's no way to talk about Locke.
Huge ass. Need all the points in the act.
Alrighty, bye, wolf. You can attack me if you want. Oh, you slowed me.
I got skinny and tracking for 1 minute.
If you're gonna bite me and slow me down, I'm gonna skin you.
Calm down,
Oh,
Hannibal
I'm
Lecter.
full. Bruh. What all am I carrying that's taking up so much weight? Oh, I have 456 raw leather. That'll do it. My skinning should be like a billion now, I would think. I'm just hacking to bits the rabbits as I run by.
Monster.
I am. Search for chests, craft crude armor, search for chest, fish oil. Large salmon I still need to do. Bison I haven't got there yet. Turkeys. I still need a lot more turkeys.
Is that for an achievement? Like, what are you doing with all the turkey?
Oh, it's a quest.
Is it really?
25 turkeys.
Oh, that must be like one of the community board quests, huh?
Yep.
Sucker.
The
Yeah, pretty much.
chat in this game is very, very interesting.
Yeah, I tend to ignore chat.
I just turned mine off.
Someone said they eat moldy ants a while ago.
The nicest thing they could have said, too.
I've seen worse. I've seen worse.
Yeah.
Afraid says the bra sound that I have sounds like a sheep bray. Bruh. Yeah, if the sheep was named Chad. Bruh.
Do sheep. Oh my gosh, there are like no chests around here. This is aggravating.
Search chests for measuring vessel at Lupus. That's going to be one of those towers, right?
I think Lupus is one of the towers, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Level 16, almost level 17. I'll probably survive.
Oh, good God. I'm not gonna survive this.
It seems like it's been nighttime forever.
It will be until the sun comes up. But yeah, it's been nighttime. I don't know what the cycles are. I think they're a full hour.
I think there are 20 minutes or something.
Maybe it just feels like an hour. Wow, I survived that. Look at us surviving stuff tonight, huh?
Is it this tower? I'm thinking it's this tower. Do I live or do I die?
Can you do both?
Well, it depends. Am I in a box full of poison?
Possibly. I mean, if you consider the entire game a box, I'm sure there's poison somewhere in here.
Did you name your character Schrodinger?
I should have. I knew you would get the reference.
That's a lot of drugs.
I assume that this was, so any of this something called theft and stuff.
I don't know to accept it. You usually have to read the text there. And then maybe do the view on map and that kind of thing. Wow, I am not in the right area. What in God's name?
Howdy.
Hello. How go with your journey?
Yeah, what journey?
I don't know. You not on a journey?
Or listening to Journey?
Who?
Don't stop believing.
Oh, geez, you're just like my dad. Always having a song for everything.
Hey, man. If the world's going to provide songs, it's our job to sing them at appropriate times.
Exactly.
Else, what's the point? Also, oh my god, I'm an idiot.
Well,
And don't everybody jump in at once. No, you're not.
well.
It's freaking quest. I'm looking at this pinned location on my map, which I'm standing at. And I found one chest. And I couldn't find any others. And I'm like, where are these? I'm sitting here telling Locke to read the quest, and it's called Gefyra Bridge. I can't even pronounce that word. Gefyra Bridge. There's a bridge involved. That's all that matters. It's above my head. There's this really long, huge bridge way off in the distance above me. So I happened to get lucky and find one on the ground, but I'm supposed to be like 500 meters, you know, above me, finding this stupid stuff.
Congratulations. I guess I'm turning in stuff in Everfall. I didn't think I was at this point yet, but apparently I am.
Just blasted through your quest quick, huh?
I did.
Good,
There's
good
like a
going.
bunch of like stupid little gathering things that I gotta do, but like the linen one. Ugh.
Dude, community board quests. and
That was a bark.
quests. That was a bark. Yeah, my puppy is like giving my wife an earful. I don't know why.
I picked up a piece of broccoli and now my inventory's full. Doesn't pay to eat broccoli, you end up too heavy.
It's a superfood. Super heavy food.
Oops. I like how I get 70 frames per second if I don't look at the settlement. If I look at the settlement, it drops down to around 10.
Yeah, it's because all the players are in there and it's rendering them whether you can see them or not.
Give me some real loot.
Soon? Nonsense. I
A
didn't
musket.
ask
Thanks
this,
for that.
I can accept it.
Like I've been using a musket ever.
In my research, however. Very well.
I'll take it from you.
If you're in Everfall, I'll give it to you. Actually, no, it'll probably be Soulbound because it was a quest one.
Honestly, I don't know where I am. I'm only like level 4.
I'd say there's about a 97% chance of me dying in the next 1 minute.
Afraid asked me how I'm doing, and then it says gives me gas. I guess I give you gas.
Is that insulting? Should you be insulted?
I'm not sure. I'm hard to digest.
Oh, there's that.
I died.
How do you die so fast in this game?
I don't. Well, if you wanna look, I sent you an image of what I was dealing with.
Where does it say whether or not a piece of item is soulbound?
It says bind on pickup or bind on equip. So that one says bind on pickup, so that one's bound to you. So just shred it out.
I'm just looking to see where you saw that. Your
It's
score,
green.
damage, green.
It's in green.
Oh,
tier
right there.
2.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just going to salvage that chest piece because I'm going to end up getting a better one here right away.
I salute you, fellow Marauder.
Open the faction board.
Never give up the fight.
Click,
And
click.
in the end,
Click. And now I'm going to avoid those. I am level 17 now.
Click, click, boom. And a kite
But
shot, nice.
I can get some armor.
We will never give up the fight. And in the end, we will emerge victorious.
There is that one for 1500 that I can wear. Yes, I do have enough. There. Now I've got a gear upgrade.
Well, look at that. These chests are a lot easier to find when you're not in the wrong spot.
Huh, amazing. How does that go? Oh, broccoli gives you gas. Okay, I understand now.
Broccoli.
Uh-huh.
Give you comedy gold and you just shrug it off.
Hey, I can move around again. Yippee! Oh, there's another yellow quest that showed up here.
Did you hit 17?
I did.
Yeah, that's why.
I want to leave this town. And it keeps sucking me back in.
Some time ago, Marietta Alcott became corrupted. Her husband locked her in the farmhouse and tried very...
Yeah, that's why I stopped doing the recruiter requests, because so many of them pop up anyway that, like, I was like, never without a quest.
You had to shed them. You got her vengeance, did you? Indeed. I give up then. Happy on her own. I'll let her be.
Oh, come on. I need to hit 30 so I can get my improved hammer.
You got to improve your hammer, do you?
I do, yeah. It's not quite as quick to come up as it used to be. No, I picked up one a long time ago that was like a blue drop and it was level 30 and it's really good, but I just don't... Like the only other hammer I have, two-handed hammer, is like a level 17 hammer? And I've been using it forever, but I had to quit. It's just like... doesn't have the impact it used to. Leveling other stuff, two-handed axes and my sword and that kind of thing. Look.
Alright, I'm abandoning this town.
Whose town? .9% increased gather speed in Cutlass Keys.
So where you're at Cutlass Keys, right?
Yeah.
Then I should probably load up as much as I can take and head that way.
Well, this is a higher level zone. You wouldn't be able to, like, do
No?
much here. No. Not yet. I would finish all the yellow quests in the zones, like all the starting zones.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Tons and tons of really good gear from all those. If you need help with something like that.
Oh, I have another yellow quest that's just popped up. I dumped the community board ones because they were driving me crazy.
Yeah, and they're not worth much experience or anything else for that matter. I think they're just to further the township for your faction. Like increase the project, so that's how you get like the tier 4 forges and stuff like that. Too many stupid chests.
Hello, give me some loot. And you have a quest up here, don't you?
I already know what magic I do. And that, my new friend, is what we must figure
Alright.
Reduce the number of guardians.
Got a couple more of the yellow quests.
Grind to 30 before I get enough quests to get me there.
I got pants that are useless.
Is that from one of those chests?
Yeah.
You lost the dice roll, sir.
Apparently. Alrighty. There are 2 quests this way, and then eventually I gotta make my way down to that fisherman dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when his inventory is full, he does kind of walk like he's carrying a load. I gotta keep clenched or it's gonna leak out.
You are speaking from a very deep and personal place in your life. I'm not sure I'm okay with this.
Oh yeah, I'm having issues with the new computer. I don't know if did I mention it or not.
You're always having.
You're always having issues with the computer at one point or another, so.
Basically, this issue is the one with the 3770K. I tried several different graphics cards: HP 5450, 750 Ti, 970. I tried a bunch of different ones, and every time it shows in the BIOS, it shows in Windows, until I install the drivers. Then it does this stuff and it looks right. I restart the computer, shows in the BIOS again, shows the loading screen, and then the screen comes off, the computer keeps on, and now the light shuts off and whatnot, and the computer turns on. If I go and unplug the graphics card, it works fine on the internal graphics.
It sounds like there might be something wrong with either the PCI bridge that you're using, either physically, or there might be something in regards to the drivers that are trying to be loaded, or that are loaded through Windows. You may not have the most up-to-date drivers, or if you do, it may not be what you need. Especially if you're telling Windows it's okay to update system drivers.
I'm just doing the updates, the Windows update.
Yeah, so if you've gone in and you haven't told Windows electively that you can upgrade, or that you're not supposed to upgrade my system drivers, like video card drivers, motherboard, USB, all that kind of stuff, then it will, and it may be using what it wants and it thinks is appropriate, and it could be incorrect, causing the problem. So you might want to go to your vendor's website for the motherboard and download the latest drivers they have for whatever version of Windows you're on, and then try that whole thing again.
So, download and update the motherboard then, right?
No, motherboard, yeah, but the graphics card, go to NVIDIA's website and download the drivers from them, or AMD's website and download it from them. Don't use Windows.
Video card drivers. Yeah. That's correct. So you want NVIDIA's drivers, and you want to go to your motherboard's website, and don't upgrade the BIOS just yet. Don't flash the BIOS, but download download all of the drivers that they list as appropriate for your motherboard. They'll have sound drivers and they'll have network drivers and all that kind of stuff, and you want to grab all their drivers.
Alright, I will do that when I'm back at that. I actually will be back at the house. So basically go to NVIDIA and download all the drivers for that card.
First step is to get the NVIDIA GeForce Experience software and just let it download the drivers itself for your video card, because it uses a generic driver pack for all of its X series cards, whatever they happen to be for you in your case. So it will download the appropriate driver pack for you and install it, and that will probably fix your issue. If it doesn't, then go to your motherboard's website and download all the appropriate drivers for your PCI bridges and processor and all that good stuff, and update everything.
Yeah, we'll do both of those. Well, I'll do the first one, and then I'll do the second one if the first one doesn't work. I also tried AMD graphics cards like an HC5450 as well. I tried 4 different graphics cards.
But if you aren't getting the drivers directly from AMD or NVIDIA, you're using Windows generic drivers, and they're crap.
Yeah, they're really bad. They should still work. They're not the best. So I've never seen it just like straight up give you a black screen and be like, nope, no desktop for you.
Well, it doesn't just do that. It also freezes the computer and turns off the mouse because the mouse light turns off.
Have you checked the chassis for an actual living mouse inside?
Do you have a strong enough power supply to run the graphics card?
Yes, I upgraded the power supply. It's got a 750 watt. Oh, I don't remember what brand it was. It's from MSI, or not? It's from Micro Center. I got a power supply from there.
Yeah, I mean, make sure all your cabling is snug for your power connectors and everything. But otherwise, yeah, I think it's mostly a driver issue.
Yeah, we brought up the cable management in that computer. I only have 2 cables showing. 3. Okay, one of them's for the hard drive, motherboard tower, and also
Just more for the power, additional power lanes they added.
But that case, you have, a side panel, and it has, holes and whatnot you can put stuff through. So I did the best I could. And it was also a modular power supply, so that made it easier. It's sort of cheating, but it
Getting
works.
sniped. That's not cheating, that's a good choice to get a power supply if you can.
I only got that one because it was the cheapest one they had.
I believe that.
It was $75. I think it was more expensive one would be more. I got the bronze one. They had a gold one as well, but that one was $50 or $40 more, so I just went with this one.
There's a reason.
Certain things you definitely don't skimp on safely.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the HC5450 doesn't need external power. So I don't think any graphics or power supply will have a hard time with that one.
And you're running it in like your number 1 PCI or 16X slot, right? You're not running it in further down on the board. It's the one closest to the processor.
Yes, it's the one closest to the processor, and I tried sticking it in the ones lower just to see maybe if it would work. Those as well. These less red lights are it.
Encumbered, but I can still run. This game's weird.
Really? You're running encumbered?
Yeah, it was like this really weird jittery run, but he was still moving at full speed. It was super strange. I don't know.
You're cheating.
Oh, I'm most definitely cheating. That's really what I'm best at. How did I... Oh my god.
And now, yellow quest number 2. 700 kilometers away, or 700 meters away, not kilometers.
I was gonna say, wow.
Like, wow. I'm gonna go clear off the map and on to 3 other ones.
You ran so far, you're in the sequel.
Blueberry bushes. Yummy.
It's probably not likely that anything's physically damaged then.
It seems more like a driver issue, but I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's not a physical board problem.
Yeah, I mean, if multiple manufacturers and, you know, multiple types of video cards with and without external power requirements and, you know, being necessary, they're all failing, it's... I would think that maybe there's something wrong with that port. Because, I mean, Windows drivers are not the most efficient. They're really not. They're probably going to have a lot of really bad performance issues in games. But your desktop should start.
Is it a fresh install of Windows too, not just a moved drive from one computer to another one?
I installed Windows not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times. And then I also switched it over from my laptop to the desktop as well, just to see if that would work, and it didn't. I can only install Windows with a graphics card if I have it unplugged, because I guess it tries to download the drivers and whatnot while it's installing.
Yeah, it should still definitely boot. You should still see a desktop. I mean, like, when you do your initial install of you know, Windows 10 or whatever you're running, I mean, it has to get you to a desktop in which you can then elect to download new drivers for,
I can get to the desktop, and, you know, I could, you know, it displays the desktop, but if you know, the drivers are installed, though, it doesn't work.
Can you, so I'm assuming you can at least get there in safe mode too, right?
I don't know, I have not tried that.
You might look at the instructions for booting into safe mode and see if you can get there.
I'll try that out as well. I have, what does safety mode do? Does it disable all the drivers?
It loads everything but drivers. Like, it runs off of just bare bones DLLs just to make the system run.
And the reason it's good to do that is because if you said you moved the hard drive into a different computer even after you did a fresh install of Windows. I don't know if you did a fresh install at the location it's at after the last move, just to make sure that you're not running into weird issues. But
yeah, it's a brand new hard drive. Well, it's the cheapest hard drive they had, but it's a new hard drive just to see. There's a better one coming. It actually arrived at the house.
But did you install Windows and then move the hard drive to another computer and then move the hard drive back all on the same install of Windows?
No, I just installed Windows and I didn't move the hard drive anywhere. It's still there.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure, because you will hose a copy of Windows if you try to move it to another device, like motherboard and CPU and all that kind of stuff. It'll get its drivers all kinds of backwards.
I have moved the hard drive in my laptop to the desktop and back to the laptop, but that's not in the actual desktop. That probably made no sense. Basically, it's a original version of Windows that I have on the hard drive on the computer. It has not been in any other computer.
And what version of Windows are you running? Like, what build of Windows 10?
Well, it was an... I should probably know this. It's an old USB I have. It downloads quite a few updates once I install it.
Okay, then why don't you go to, on a different computer, go to the Windows Media Creation tool.
And get it again.
And redo your USB boot flash drive to the newest version of Windows.
I will do that.
Maybe the procession of updates from the base version is getting them.
Yeah, it could be. Oh, and also it could be like depending on the age of the hardware, it might just have conflicts too with whatever build. And
yeah, given the variety of hardware.
But the latest build is the 21H1.
It's not originally at that, but I can update it to that.
Yeah, but you do a fresh install to 20 and avoid all the update crap. So if you get a brand new image from Windows 10, you just download the Media Creation tool. You tell it to put it to, you need at least an 8 gig USB flash drive to make it to, it'll build your image and then boot off that and do a fresh install with that. And when you do your fresh install, delete your partitions and start with brand new partitions. That way it'll force it to wipe and remove anything that's on the drive. Okay, so where's that road at? Because I need to take that road.
Is that the one to Terabithia?
To my next quest.
Sorry, were you talking? You're saying 8 gig USB?
You need at least an 8 gig USB flash drive to create a Windows 10 disk.
I do know how to do it at least. That's something I do know how to do.
And then when you do your fresh install, when you have the selection of where you want to put it, delete all the partitions so that it rebuilds your part. So there's no partitions on the drive, and then click next and let Windows rebuild the partitions.
Should I format the hard drive?
No, just when you're in the boot, when you boot to the USB flash drive, it says, you know, pick your location where you want to do it, but you can select those locations and remove them. Remove all the partitions. There's probably going to be 3 or 4 of them. Delete them all. When there's no partitions and just one raw section, click next and Windows will auto-build the correct partitions.
Alright, I will do that.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there.
And if all that doesn't work, just light the computer on fire.
Repeatedly.
Yeah, it's done.
There was a reason why it was sold on eBay. I mean, you could try a BIOS update at that point, because really, what are you out?
Yeah, pretty much.
Just make sure you got good power and no storms when you're doing it.
I will probably have to maybe get a generator running if I do that, because the power goes out sometimes once or twice a day. It just goes and does a gray out and the computer shuts off and whatnot.
You should invest in a battery backup.
I should, because it's very annoying. It's just like, I'm sitting here live streaming or playing a game, and all of a sudden, boom, it goes out for like 15 minutes.
Knock, 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 knock.
That'll be an easy $200 validation.
My system runs off a 1200 watt UPS spec there.
I don't remember. I think mine's a 1500 kVA, but that's just because that was standard, I guess, here recently when I was buying them. It was actually harder to find something lower than that. There was like a range between 1300 and 1500.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was kind of weird. It was like $200, cyber power, so it's got all the nice bells and whistles for auto shutdowns and
I'm not even
scriptable
sure.
whatnot.
I think mine's an APC. I'm running.
APC is what we ran at Hastings, and I really liked them. But the reviews I had, because I wanted one that was, you know, proper sine wave, not the virtual sine wave or the artificial sine wave. And they were only like $10 different in prices, but the APC ones got really, really sporadic reviews. Like, people were having some problems with them, and their customer support was being less than helpful. Whereas Cyber Powers had like glowing reviews for this particular model. For I think they had like 2,500 reviews on just that one model. I was like, all right, I'll try it.
Yeah. I can now track iron.
Yay! Oh, that's a big alligator. Go away. No.
Fight it! Fight it!
I'm fighting it.
And if everything else fails, I still can take the CPU and power supply out of and RAM out of that computer and put it in the other computer that I bought for $5.
Afraid don't bother linking it because he knows how to get it, so. I know you were trying to get my attention, but yeah, it was. He knows how to get the link to the media creation tool.
Yeah, no worries, Afraid. I tend to go there quite often.
Except for your build version is a million years old.
Well, that one I made, and then I keep making new ones, and then I go over and delete the new one and put something like Windows XP or 95 or 8 on there. And I just keep one Windows 10 one, which I shouldn't do. So I really need to just update it when I get back to the house.
You gotta stop playing with the old OSs. There's a reason why they're retired and dead.
Well, I'm just trying to get drivers working on my laptop. I think I'm gonna have to get Windows Vista on it, because Windows 7, they have drivers, they just don't work.
I haven't heard that in a while. Like, actually, the last time I heard that name was on a certification test, and it was basically just mentioned like a warning. like it's like, the base of this is really not that different. You probably won't have to deal with it because it was replaced quickly enough. But well, it was replaced quickly, but not quickly enough. And there's not a lot of places still using it. It's like one of the most quickly abandoned version of Windows ever.
Windows Vista?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was the step we needed to get to Windows 7. It was the complete rewrite of the OS, right? So. Ren's gone complete nerd. He started collecting comic books. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, where is my quest?
Windows Vista.
Oh, it's these guys.
Windows Vista is still pretty usable.
Ugh, no.
My mom had it on our computer until recently, and she was complaining about it being slow.
Oh, yeah. Like it was right out of the box.
Yeah, but after like 10 years of use. I got a hard drive, and basically I just told her, Windows updated, okay? It changes how it looks. Everything's the same. And she fell for it. So she has Windows 10 now. She thinks it's Windows Vista.
I hope she's listening at your door.
Yeah, no kidding.
No, she's about 60 miles.
You lied to me, you bastard!
But I put all her old apps on there.
Gold now.
I need more bad guys to kill.
Okay, Vladimir. Do not say blah blah blah.
There's lots of people you're killing. Get out of my vodka.
I've actually sold a fair few things on the trading post as well.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Making all the bank?
You don't really make just a ton per sale, but like in general, it was pretty decent. Like I think most of them are like I sell it for 125, 150, somewhere around there, so not a ton.
But more than just shredding it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, you kind of reach a point where I don't really think I need any more materials at the moment, so you know it seems silly to just shred everything. Okay, go do these quests that are like 3 levels ahead of me.
I need 3 more of these little dudes to kill.
No. I guess I'm kind of dumb. I could just go to Brightwood. I mean, that's like a whole zone full of level 25 to 35 stuff. So, like, when I have a drought of content here that's actually my level, I guess I can just go up there.
I guess I will try installing, once I reinstall Windows, I'll try installing the drivers for a NVIDIA Quadro K600.
What do you got a Quattro K600 kicking around for?
So, okay, basically, my dad's computer has no internal graphics, and the 750 Ti is pretty much dead. So I was trying to get a GT 710, and I got one for $10, and they didn't have it, so they're sending me Dorado 600s, which happen to be faster than a 750 Ti. There's a solar. So that's nice. Oh, not 750, it's GT 710, not 750. They're faster than a GT 710.
There's a word that perfectly describes your tendencies. that word is hoarder.
But I mean, it's not even. I mean, it's an AutoCAD card.
Yeah.
I mean, he needs some sort of display, because he can't really see anything on his computer screen. So I figure he doesn't need anything fast, so that would work, because he doesn't have a good enough power supply to put anything like 970 in his computer.
Need more storage.
Ren says my Russian sounded more like Count Chocula. Don't mind me, I'm crouching around here.
I see you've returned. Let's have a look at those medicinals.
More
Corruption
storage
is
space.
most undoubtedly spreading. I've actually indeed, and I know how. The most foul lost
Or less
in
crap,
Everfall,
one or the other.
or the bile mouth at Leveling Fishery. If you're willing,
Gloves that
I will
I can't use.
Meantime, I will consult with alchemist Oliveira.
I think let's turn a whole bunch of this silver I have into gold. I think it's all for jewel crafting. Probably gonna end up screwing myself over.
Ooh, I got a bow upgrade from somewhere.
Nice.
A significant bow upgrade.
Oh, that is a big upgrade. You got a gray?
Yeah, I got rid of the gray that I've been using all along. I need to make myself some arrows.
God, I just have total brain fart. I ran outside for something. Oh yeah, to clear my glitch.
I can smell the Monarch's Bluff's pollen from here. Well, you know.
So I don't know if
we're
you've
capable-
seen this,
Take it,
or if
however,
you
we
do, I'm
cannot
sure
yet
you
be
will.
certain of. I am
If you
certain,
go to
however,
a crafting
the
station and it
ancients
says
harnessed the
can't
power of
craft,
stars in this region using-
you'll probably also find that your auto run doesn't work. I don't know why they coincide, but they do. Go outside and harvest anything. Knock down a tree, something. And then your issue will be gone. And I don't know what the issue is or why it occurs. But as soon as you go back to your crafting station and try to craft, it won't say can't craft it. It's kind of annoying.
I got a sword upgrade too. Look at me go! And I saw another yellow dot show up here. All these yellow dots. Should have done these earlier.
I have multiple quests, and zero of them are showing up. I find that very weird. Or I'm blind. Or both.
They might be in the town you're at. Like, a lot of the first quests you get are in the town you're in, so they don't necessarily put pins
I feel
everywhere.
like I'm finally coming out from being under a gray cloud. Cleaning up what happened.
They should, but I've noticed that some of them don't, so it kind of depends on what you're on.
Well, for example, it says, equipped the sickle from her Billy's Howie. Well, the thing is, it doesn't have a marker, so I guess you have to go and look at each individual.
Yeah, but if you had already talked to somebody, there's probably a sickle in your inventory that you need to equip.
And that's probably for the quest Truffle. Was it?
Have you
Truffle?
spoken to
Trouble?
Survival? I don't know. Yes.
Probably.
A friend I spoke of. Audrey
Truffle
kept my
something.
brother
Ooh, this is
somewhere
gonna get me a
safe
blue
to tell her
something.
homestead. Of course, it could be anywhere on the grounds now.
And in which case, the quest is back closer to the beach from where you originally spawned. Which also means you're probably in Monarch Bluff.
I gotta go back and do those towers. The same ones that you did repeatedly.
I'm in Everfall. Everfall.
Everflaw, Everflill, Oofenfloff.
Where English is hard. My excuse is English is the hardest language.
Ah, that guy just hit me with a tree.
I mean, that's not necessarily untrue, but it's your native language.
That's that. I don't know. That's, yeah, so willing as I know. I only know a few words in Spanish.
I'm at the point where I've got nothing but necessities, like just the stuff I need for crafting in my storage here in Everfall. I'm sorry, in Windsward, and I'm out of space. I'm gonna have to actually go to a different town to store stuff.
That's awesome.
Oh my god. Like, I have to start picking and choosing what goes where, like all my cooking stuff needs to go in a different town, and
Searching the ancient coffer, searched, and on to the next one.
On the bright side, you can get plenty of exercise running between hundreds of different towns in different stages of levelness.
do that. I'm too lazy for that. I'll just sorry, I'm reading something. I'll fast travel.
You'll just
I'll just fail to use words.
Congratulations, welcome to my life.
Sorry about that.
I can't even make gold here because the forge in this town is like so crappy.
Oh yeah, what was that thing in the game of joining the cult or whatever, where it shows everybody's name, like it would show where you are?
Did you say joining the cult?
Joining the cult? Your faction, you mean?
We're not Mormon.
The thing where it says like Paris is 7 kilometers away or something.
Oh, that's a group, just a regular group or party. You can join the company too, which is like a guild.
But not a cult.
That not usually. I mean,
I don't know what a cult means. I guess I thought that was a group.
Yeah, group of fanatical whack jobs.
which is not usually us.
All hail Lord Terris!
Yeah, that's definitely not it.
Bringer of misdirection.
I will try to join your... Oh, what do we call it again? I will try to join your group thing.
What is the name of your character?
I should probably know, shouldn't I?
Is it Lock.2? Because that's the only one I'm seeing online that might be.
Yes, that would be it then.
Okay, I'll send you a company invite.
Alright.
You won't see anybody on the map for the company invite. That's just groups, but we're like not all near each other at the moment anyway, so.
There you go, you're in the thing. Where I am.
It's the company. All I have is cash, except you have to yell it when you say it.
Have to yell cash.
No, you have to yell the name of the company.
Oh. I don't even know what company it is.
You're killing me, Small.
Did you see my head? I literally just dropped my head. Like...
I just saw, yes, you did. Yep, you officially dropped your head.
Yeah.
You made him facepalm.
In pure shame. Shame! Ding! Shame! I'm gonna have to add that as a sound.
Very much.
Oh, come on. I've climbed up other walls higher than that. Just won't let you cheat to get up on that ledge.
Spider terrace, spider terrace. tries to climb but falls back down the cliff. Mm-hmm. No? It's not as catchy, huh?
No. I'd need to be a pig. Spider pig, spider pig. Tell me you saw that Simpsons episode.
Spiders wanna. I shouldn't sing without
Or the timer. What the heck is this? Demijohn Jug? It's something I can put in my house. I'm trying to figure out what in God's name this game just gave me.
It gave you something.
It most certainly did.
Syphilis.
Probably, yeah.
Herpagonisyphilides.
Not partying until you've gotten the herps. It's just like a green glass jar. I can put it in my house somewhere. It looks like one of those water jugs that you put money into, you know, when you're younger.
So is it just like a decorative item?
Yeah, it's just a little decorative item. So I built a bunch of furniture to go in my house. So it's all ash furniture, which is like the lowest tier. But I made like a bed and various shelves and cupboards and armoires and like a desk. I even made like a table, like I sent you a picture of, and you can make place settings. And then there's stuff that you can find out in the world. Like at some point I found this, I'm trying to figure out what this is called. It's, oh, good lord. It won't let me see it until I take it down. Anyway, it's like an oar or two oars crossed with a skull biting onto a knife. And it's like this thing you can hang on your wall. There's like various ropes and stuff to angle around it. It's a trophy of some sort. I got it for killing like pirates.
Oh, nice.
Just a random drop, I guess.
Good for you?
Yeah, I guess.
I now have to get zombie bile. Holy flies, Batman. What's the deal?
Someone just had like a purple geode backpack.
That's a shield. So there's some promotion right now where if you go to various Twitch streams, like Streamhouse or one of those ones that does like 24 hours streaming, they have drops enabled, and if you just link your in-game account to your Prime account and that kind of thing, then watch their stream for a certain amount of time, every X number of minutes, or I think it's hours. Dog, dear lord. Anyway, every hour and then precedingly longer time spans, up to 2 hours, I think, they unlock some piece of loot. It's like a skin. So any of the items in your game, like armor, weapons, and so on, you can right-click on them and do change skin. And once you've got those unlocked, you can have them. And so those purple and blue god-awful creations you see floating around, those are the Twitch skins.
Nothing to write home about.
Really not. They're pretty gross looking.
So that's their sneaky, cheesy way of getting free watch time.
That would be it, yeah.
Yeah, and they don't offer it for YouTubers.
Once Amazon buys you to it, it'll work out. I think this dog needs to go outside. I'll be right back. Noise box.
I have been unprogressively walking in a circle around this entire town since I joined the game. I should probably stop doing that and do something.
Level 18.
When will be level 19?
Not for a bit.
You have 22.2 seconds to reach level 100.
Well, that ain't gonna happen.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I meant to make some more iron arrows. Kind of forgot.
Does this game have RTX?
Oh, yes. I am running with ray tracing on right now.
How do you know if you have it on?
Oh, you go into your graphics settings and ray tracing will be enabled.
That would be in visuals, right?
Yep.
I seem to not be able to find it. I don't know why.
Unless it's just on by default. If your card supports it, it'll enable it. If not, then you don't get it.
Yeah, mine should support it. It's an RTX 3060. Well, everything's set on to very high, so it probably is on.
Video quality, video effect details, preset lighting details, preset quality. Yeah, so it's probably set in the lighting details. If you're at very high, then that's your RTX, your ray tracing. Oh, I've got all the zombie hordes chasing me now. They're all coming for my soul.
I like the fact that I get worse frame rate on low than very high.
You had mentioned that earlier. That is strange.
It is.
Oh, I need these.
I get 28 frames per second on very high, and I get 16 on low. In the settlement.
So we're going to kill 10 of these guys and search 5 chests. A little bit of a loot lag there. Hello, open the supply crate.
I doubt you know where Herbalist Potion is. Or do you?
What's that?
It says, equip the signal from Herbalist Hobie, and I've been looking around the village. And I can't...
Yeah, but you probably already talked to the herbalist and the sickle is in your inventory.
It is.
And you need to equip it and put it in your little slot.
I do have a 4-station gauntlet of...
Like if you look here, like I've got my inventory window open, you equip your sickle right in this spot right here. And then your skinny knife goes here, your pickaxe goes here, your axe is here, your fishing rod, and then eventually there'll be a Azoth rod that you need there.
Yeah, all I have is a great collapse.
It might be in a chest that you have to open from one of them.
Oh, maybe. I do have an armor case level 4, 2 of them, and one heavy satchel.
Yeah, open up the heavy satchel. Like, open those things up.
I got 90 iron ore and 20 rawhide from one of them.
You could go out and pick up some flint and some chop down or pick up, so just go to some of the bushes and pick up some young wood from the bushes, and you can make yourself a sickle. But on the map, it'll tell you where you got to go in the town, because it's someone in town that you got to talk to be able to get that stuff from.
Weird, maybe I have to reload the game.
You might just have to zoom in more on the map so you can see where on the map you got to go.
I can't zoom any further, which is... Yeah, no, I can't zoom in any further.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
He's still trying to equip the sickle and talk to the herbalist.
Yeah, I think your issue, Locke, is that like you joined the game and then just ran really, really far away from where you were supposed to be, and don't know where it was.
You'd probably be better off getting starting a new character, and start with the quests that are like right at your fingertips, like right there, and progress through the game as it. Just don't run around willy-nilly. Actually follow the marks and do the storyline.
Yeah, you can keep this character, but you might make a different character on the same realm. Because it's so difficult to tell you what to do because you're nowhere near where you started. And I did that to myself on purpose in the beta. Like, I started a character and just ran off. And it was very, very difficult to find where I was supposed to be. The only thing I was able to do is go abandon all of my quests. And when I did that, all the little markers popped up all over the map again for me. Because they'll show everywhere.
So just abandoned my quests.
Yeah. And then you can run toward... But that doesn't answer the question of where did you spawn. Because a lot of your quests are based on where you spawned at the moment you came into the game.
Yes.
Which is completely random.
Because you should be like nearly like level 5 before you even leave that spot.
Yeah, at least.
When you first start.
I think I was... It sent me to the village. I did progress through there and eventually said, you need to go to the village and talk to... I have no idea what their name was, but talk to an unpronounceable name. And then they sent me to other people and other people in the village, and it went on from there.
I would just abandon either abandon all your quests and just see what pops up on your map, or start a new character. Because I mean, I think you've got yourself into a real state. I mean, the fact that you were in Cutlass Keys and some of the other high-level zones, like Ebon Reach, like which is Ebon Scale Reach rather, which is a levels 51 to 60 plus zone. I mean, you were all over the place, and you shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
There's honest to God no telling what state your quest log is in at this point.
It's the state is non-existent. It's out of what it's supposed to be. It's just too far. How do you undo the dismantle the quests?
Go hit J and go into your quest log, your journal.
All right.
And then there should be an abandoned quest button. Like there's abandon or reset. I mean.
Oh, reset. All right.
Some of them don't have an abandon because they're like a
they're your
quest.
Important storyline. So.
Abandon what you can, reset everything else, and then just see where your markers go on your map. Oh, this is irritating.
It was nice. I logged on today, 0 queue time.
Yeah, same. I think either they adjusted things appropriately or I don't know. I wouldn't think it's already like dwindling in popularity.
Well, I guess it's still cooking some of the RTX 3080 Ti's and 3090 cards.
Really?
But it's not the game's fault. It's a card defect. And you've got to go through some steps to turn down your allowable wattage on your card if you want to save your card, or RMA your card and get your card replaced because the manufacturer screwed up.
Okay.
And this game is just identifying that screw up.
Yeah, it's this game's fault.
If it wasn't this game, it would have been another one down the road.
Mm-hmm.
But, of course, this one's getting blamed for it, right?
Oh yeah, I do have some level 20 side stories in here.
Yeah.
Of course the game's getting blamed for it, because one person had it happen, so everyone was blaming it.
Achievement, so many picks. Mine 1,000 items using a mining pick.
No.
And I have done squat for mining, so I really don't feel that I've mined 1,000 things.
I think that's what I'm doing. I'm going to take all my cooking stuff, and I'm going to take it to Cutlass Keys.
The inventory is 220 over 200, and I guess it's full.
Yeah, you need to get rid of some stuff.
Shed?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how you can overfill your inventory, like go over the maximum allowed.
Because it over encumbers you, and so you can carry it. You just can't walk very far, very quickly. And you can't use your special abilities on your weapons. There's a whole bunch of downsides to it.
Yeah.
But you can technically walk to where you're going.
And you just move really, really slow.
So you could have 1,000 out of 200 in your inventory.
I imagine at a certain point you would get just... I would imagine you wouldn't be able to move.
I think there's only really one level of an encumbrance in the game, but I think it's designed so that when you're in town and you're trying to like drop off a bunch of stuff, and you can basically like fat walk from one, crafting station to another if you've like overfilled your storage or whatever. Just waddle around to it.
Waddle, 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 waddle.
Mm-hmm.
Got any grapes?
Oh, there's a friend. All the way to Daybreak Burrow and
Thought about that
back with his
stupid
mama- I'll tell Magistrate
so
Clark
long.
he doesn't have to bear all the burden
Here he
anymore.
is. All right, where's
I'm
the
ready
kitchen?
and willing to do my. I'll
This
tell Magistrate
silly
Clark
town has
he
got
doesn't
to have
have
a
to bear
T4
all
kitchen.
the burden anymore. I'm ready and willing to do my
I
part.
think they do. No, crap. It's tier 2. Everything else is tier 4.
Ding! I'm not sure what that ding was in town here, but...
For whom the bell tolls.
Very
They're just going to
relieved
start
see
rocking Metallica here pretty
These
soon.
corruption breaches seem to be appearing in corruption is most alchemistal of the yes, and even more disgusting past.
I'm going to get a blue hammer soon.
Hello there, my sheep.
Is that for the quest?
This,
Yeah.
I don't know what
Nice.
to say. I'm moved.
I've been using the axe for a little bit. Man, it just does not have the same punch the hammer does. It's a little faster, but it's not.
The axe is faster, but the hammer does way more damage. Great. I got a nice blue item that got no armor on it. It's strength and constitution, but way lower on the armor.
Yeah.
Why would they do that?
Well, because if you're in medium armor or light armor, you dodge faster, and there's some other things that like regen faster, like your stamina. I think has a faster regen rate, but you can't take hits as well. But you also it's kind of like Dark Souls in that there's like
Spear.
some
When did they
sturdy-
add a spear?
They've had a spear. It's been in the game for like since I've ever
Really?
played it. Yeah.
I never hear anybody ever talk about it.
Yeah. I went predominantly spear on our first beta playthrough.
Huh. Apparently I'm a scrub and I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
I can say that.
I didn't say that, but yeah, you are.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let us see. I've been waiting. I will need to see Astro.
Hey, why do these quests keep going forever?
To reach further conjecture.
They're quest chains that do last a while. They usually end in some kind of blue piece of equipment, though.
Yeah, I got a shield. Yay.
Yeah.
Not even green.
You can't even use it. It's still better than what you've got by a huge margin.
I can't equip it.
Mm-mm.
That's amazing!
Level -4 back there. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go into Brightwood or whatever the crap it's called. Yeah, Brightwood.
Ooh, it looks like I only have like one quest left here now, though.
Well, that's nice.
I gotta go visit those 3 spots. And then like everything else like leads me out of town.
I think you'll end up back there, but...
Oh wait, I got one that's way up there. Well, isn't that just lovely?
Oh yeah, I think that's a... No, that's not a story quest. The story quest does take you out there, but... Okay, I'm in Brightwood. This is... Ooh, it's very atmospheric.
I wonder if I should just go down and talk to this dude now.
Since I fixed my sleep schedule, I've been really weird feeling. I go to sleep for like 12 hours. I wake up, and 1 hour after waking up, I am so tired I'm falling asleep, and I'm just like that for the rest of the day.
Nothing about that sounds fixed.
No, but I'm, going to bed at 8 and waking up around 8 o'clock in the morning the next day. That's better than going to sleep at 6 in the morning, at least.
There's that.
But being tired all day for no reason after sleeping 12 hours makes no sense.
But you can actually sleep too much and get your body completely screwed up.
Maybe.
Brightwood is really cool, dude. Like, looks a lot more intense and atmospheric than Cutlass Keys does.
Windsward rank. Yay, I got a rank in Windsward now.
Way to Windsward. This is the first new undead model I've seen in a while.
Away with you, go.
He has like a coffin or something on his back, and he like turns around and like.
Oh, I remember seeing them in one of the betas.
Yeah, that was really cool. Like uses it both as a shield and a weapon.
But those fools are gone, forgotten. Perhaps the storms remember. Try there. Just go. The fish and I are discussing literature.
You know what? I'm gonna go way down to Burst Light Hamlets. There is a quest. Now, is that a quest I'm supposed to be doing, or is that one that I should go do?
There's an entire...
Oh, it says 2 available. So it's not the one I'm on right now.
No. That indicator means that there's more you can pick up. But there is a really long quest chain in Last Light. That ends in like a light staff, I think. A blue quality light staff.
Oh, Windsward Hamlet I can't fast travel to because I've never been there.
Really? Oh, I can't believe you've never been to Windsward.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way. When I wake up, and I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you.
And his channel gets cancelled.
Yep. Hey, what's wrong with Proclaimers?
Nothing. That's just like copyright infringement all the way, right?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, that was cool. So that model was a little bit like the guy that had the coffin on his back, but it was like a barrel of TNT or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he like ran into the middle of me and a couple other players and just detonated.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, that was the thing.
Well, that's not very polite.
It's not very polite.
It's not very, what do you say, cash money of him?
It's not cash money at all. Now I've got some fire-breathing Anguish Revenant. So he's got a crossbow in one hand and a torch in the other, and he like holds the torch up to his mouth and blows fire at you. That's pretty cool. I like seeing new models. New stuff is nice. I mean, like building architecture and stuff too. I ran outside like after I looted a couple crates in a house, and another one of those guys that just like blew up in my face again.
Nice.
Remember me?
Nothing like the main road to lead you to Windsward takes you through a zombie-infested town, homestead.
Yeah. Oh man, this is so cool. There's so much like undead stuff it reminds me much more of like the Undercity style. Like it's all very stylized undead settlement looking stuff. Lots of green lighting and torches.
I seem to have a wee spot of corruption. Yeah, I'm going to look and see how much it costs to transfer my stuff down to Windsward, at least.
I think there's a drop-down box at the top right of your stash. And then, I don't think you can tell it to transfer everything at once, but you can tell it to transfer what you need over.
I need it all! Ah, you didn't get me with that tree. Haha, nice try. So does just entering Windsward get me the location for the Or do I have to walk up to the fast travel?
Oh, the fast travel? No, you just have to go into the town. Matter of fact, I think it like pops up and says that when you walk in, like fast travel location.
You know, it's
unlocked or
funny.
something.
When I'm just spend. She's all right. Lonely, tired.
Got like a layer of fog on the ground and everything. That looks so cool.
Screenshots or it didn't happen.
It almost doesn't do it justice. This is really cool. Let me see if I can get a good appropriate screenshot.
Overrun by each. Merrill's place for the corrupted, and Cooper's place for the lost, the withered. Get
Now, I'm sure there's a quest I'm supposed to turn in here. I hate this town.
There you go. I put that in your Discord channel.
I would check it out.
This is in Brightwood. And like the whole zone kind of looks like this so far. I'm sure there's like other areas that don't. Hey, how is this town so devoid of chests?
Yeah, I'm trying to see here. Sort by weight, sort by tier quality. Items cannot be transferred because of max space and weight restrictions. Oh, hey, there's a shield I can use that's actually green.
Well, that's handy. Especially the actually can use it part.
Yeah, it's not as good other than like stat-wise as the other one. But at least I can equip it. And the other one is just a gray, so, I mean, it's got, like, no special stats.
Yeah, pretty much anything will be better than that. I keep getting nuked by these stupid zombies with TNT.
There's my quest marker, dude.
Greetings and welcome to Windsward. And you can assure her that I will send it shortly. We've had it. You've become a real regular around here, haven't you? Hope this place is starting to feel comfortable. I have a question, however. Do you ever venture outside the settlement?
You ever venture outside the settlement? Does that mean you have a quest for me? Nope.
Hope this place is starting to feel comfortable.
Oh, I do have that bag upgrade now, though.
Bag upgrade is that?
The 50, like the one from the quest.
Oh, gotcha.
One more quest to grab in here, though. One more quest, and then I think I'm going to have to call it a night because it's work. Ugh.
Yep, I know that feeling.
Level 18, though. I mean, we climbed up 3 levels today. It's slowing down a bit, though.
Well now,
I hear. Yes, I. Bull Rush Wash is a notorious.
I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to focus on just yellow quests and storyline quests for the next little while. And avoid the community and faction ones until I actually have to upgrade my faction.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh no, no, no.
It's gonna be another one of those NPC spawns. I just see, like, I don't even think I could take a screenshot of it and show all the names. There's like 100 players standing here waiting for one dang spawn.
Oh, brutal.
Yeah. We'll see.
Alrighty, guys, we're going to call this the end of tonight's stream. We have reached level 18, pushing closer to level 19. We're changing our strategy from just kind of doing everything in that one town to try to get into a more faction-specific town and focusing on side quests and main story quests to continue on with our quest leveling here. So, with that said, reach down, hit the like button on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, ring that notification bell. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter so you can get all the notifications for when I do go live. Peace out. We'll see ya tomorrow.